Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am going to try out this. It is the Conair dual jet bath spa, and you stick it on the side of your bathtub. The little arm extends, there's suction cups, super long cord, thankfully. I got mine. Plug in right there. And we are going to see how this thing works, if it really works pretty well. Now, I read the instructions to this thing and the warning and all of those things, and man, this thing must be powerful, because I will read some of the directions later, some of the warnings and stuff later after I've used it, because it says one of the things you can't use it with is if you have a bruise. So I'm wondering how freaking hard this thing really pumps out. I ordered it off Amazon. It was like 40 bucks. There was a cheaper one from Walmart, but there was a lot of complaints about it. If you have it and it works fine, that's fantastic, but I wanted the you get what you pay for, so I paid 40 bucks for this one. The next highest price was like 150 bucks for the one that goes completely underneath you that makes it like bubbles from the floor in the tub. So okay, I'm gonna pause and then we are going to get like my tripod to film in a minute. Yeah, my tripod, I ordered it. I was really excited so I could film my videos and everything, but it says it won't get to me until the end of January. Yeah, so not very excited about that, and I just watched a YouTuber make this beautiful tripod. So yeah, so we are going to try it out. Be right back. No bath is complete without a little Lush soap and a little Bath and Body Works body wash. Oh yeah. Takes a while to fill up. Just washed out the bathtub. Our bathtub is an odd shape. I don't like it. Okay, now let's turn it on. I really, really hope it's not super loud. Okay. That is... Oops. Sorry if I made that rotate. That is the flow section. This is the bubbles. Doing a pretty good bubble job. Let's put it back on this and see. Kind of gently rocking the water. Look at it over there. It's like you can surf. Okay, let's move these jets. You can rotate them anywhere you want them. I, of course, will probably want them on my legs, gently. This is not for kids because you can't submerge it all the way up there, so this is so cool. So cool. So it's working pretty well. Let's put it back on the bubbles. Oh wait, that was the bubbles. Cool. Okay, I'll tell you how it works after I'm done. Be back. Okay, so I had my bath. The video cut off. I paused it, but when you use your phone and you put your phone to sleep, it stops you from recording in a pause position. So I said I was going to read some of the directions that were funny, and you go through the directions. It's a normal thing, you know, don't submerge completely in water. The problem is they tell you, here's the fill line, but I thought that meant the fill line, like don't fill it over that, but it actually, the directions say fill at least over that because this needs to get good suction. You can also extend it. It's all wet. You can also extend it if you have a really deep bathtub or you just need to adjust it for the suction cups here. It works very well. The suction cups worked perfectly. Because in the directions it says to fill above this line, but it doesn't say how high or low to fill. At first I had it up here, and then I was realizing maybe this wasn't sealed. I, of course, am alive, so, but I didn't know if it would soak in and hurt it. So I picked it up and put a bottle underneath this part here so that there was a gap and my water was filled, you know, about to this point. In the picture, however, here she's testing it. Isn't this funny? Lady using it, the item, and a hot guy. Does the hot guy make you want to use it? Because apparently they think the hot guy makes you want to use it. Now, I looked all over the box, and apparently I missed a side, because you can actually see him using it, but not using it, just a hot guy in a bathtub with candles. And the unit below, so it's funny. It's like, use this, think of this, but we can't see him using it. But hot guy. The adjustment of these things was really great, but when you look at the picture, the water goes to about here, and the unit in the picture is not what you get. It's not bad, they just, I don't know, maybe they use some, you know, stuff to eliminate harsher pieces on it, you know, Photoshop is what I meant to say. Because on this side of the unit, as they messed up inside the directions, this is the picture of the directions, of the unit. They showed this side of the unit, which almost looks like the other side. What they should have done is, because they're pointing out what everything does, I mean, you can see it, they're pointing out what everything does on here, what, you know, the cord looks like and everything, and the buttons that it has. Well, if they would have done it through the other side, they would have featured the button that turns it from stream to bubbles, which I think is hilarious that they're not showing that in the directions of what this button does, but they show what this button does instead of that one. But then on the box, they do show the side of the unit, but there's no button. So it's kind of funny that their stuff is not matching up. And on this one, there says fill line. On that one, it doesn't say anything. The adjustment of these works really, really good. If you are a bubbles lover, I filled the tub up and then put bubble bath in because I wanted to see if it would work like that, because I intend to use it for Lush bubble bars. And I intend to, you know, fill the tub up, put a bath bomb in there, watch the bath bomb fizzle out completely, then put this in there with some bubble bar crumbs, and then turn it on and make the bubbles go after the bath bomb show is complete. This works really well. I aimed them completely straight up, and the water was up to here, so it made a pretty little like waterfall effect, and it was slamming the water up against the wall of the opposite side of the bathtub. So it created really, like, quite a lot of bubbles, and it actually kept them going for a long time. I dumped some Bath and Body Wash, Bath and Body Works body wash in with this, and it kept going for a while. Once the bubbles start to be in there for a really long time, the water becomes really foamy and everything. But the stream is good. I just think that this should be used with maybe a bigger tub so that you could kind of put it somewhere where your back could be touched. But if you just barely fit, like, an adult, any average adult barely fits in the bathtub, and there is a little bit of room to spare. But for me, I take up, you know, most of the bathtub, and then my legs have room down there. So I put it down by my legs and aimed it up towards me, towards my knee. The stream is really, it's quite nice. The directions, however, are quite hilarious because the cautions is very funny. It says this unit should not be used in the following cases unless directed by a physician: tuberculosis, benign and malignant tumors, hemorrhages, inflammations of the skin, phlebitis, thrombosis, open and fresh wounds, bruises, broken skin, varicose veins, and undetermined calf pain. So it made me think that this thing was like gonna pummel me and just be like extremely like rough or hard or just super strong. But it is pleasant. I don't see how it could hurt you. It works enough. It works just enough, but it's not super like too powerful. I think anybody that gets this would be really pleased. My husband cannot use it because it says people with certain kinds of disabilities can't use it. I'm assuming, you know, because my husband has epilepsy, because he can have a seizure anytime, him pulling this into the water while he has a seizure would probably be pretty bad, because you're not supposed to fully submerge it. Also, you cannot use this with children because of the same reason, and they love to get water everywhere, and I can imagine that it would get wet at the top, which it's not supposed to do. And it says it's for therapy reasons, like just you know, making you feel good. For me, I think I'll use it more for the bubbles, and it provides a really great sound. It feels kind of like you're in like a hot tub, but I kind of thought more of like, I don't know, it sounded like running water the whole time. It was amazing. And I always turn the fan on because I need that white noise and the steam, but this provides a fantastic white noise. I'm really glad that I got it. I'm glad I paid $40 for it. I didn't want to go with a cheap one because I didn't want to have one of those, you know, Amazon moments where you return something, and I've never returned anything on Amazon, but I don't think I'd really want to pay for shipping to return an item. Conair Dual Jet Bath Spa. This thing, it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. Every direction you aim it feels like something different, and like I said, for the bubbles, it is amazing. So that's my review. I'm the first person to put one of these reviews for this thing on, and I looked for one when I wanted to buy one myself. So here you go. If you want to buy this, it actually works. It works really well. The sound, oh, that's the other thing I should talk about. The sound. I was afraid it would be super loud. It is not loud. It is a gentle hum. Of course, when you go under the water, the hum is quite loud, or louder, but it never gets to an unbearable sound because of the white noise, you know, that the bubbling and the flowing water and stuff makes. The sound of that drowns out the hum most of the way, but it's not really loud. So alright, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, tell me if you got the Walmart one or this one, or if they, you know, which one works for you, and thank you for watching.